Warm-up, always monitored by the Professor Holger Broich. Who's always leading by example. Leading those plays around. Good opportunity for himself to stay fit as well. Well, Thomas Müller just can't do without a ball. And Harry Kane, what a season he's having already. We were talking about his hat-trick in the last game. And currently he is on 13 competitive matches, scoring 14 goals. That is just incredible, isn't it? With Leroy Sané giving pursuit, who scored 9 in 14 and assisting 3 already. So that looks like almost like the Harry Kane, Heung-min Son partnership at Spurs. Back. The movement of the hips, freeing up those adductors. So everybody's in motion almost all the time, which is a challenge, obviously. Even at a club like Bayern Munich, we're virtually never running out of balls or cones or all the stuff that you need for a good practice session. But still, you need to get everyone involved, and that's also obviously a challenge with the smaller clubs and the younger teams that you might have. If you have a coaching job at home, probably know what I'm talking about. But he's definitely a phenomenon. Harry Kane. He's always trying to get himself involved. He's not that number 9 that is only waiting in the box for the passes to come. He's trying to be involved in the build-up as well. You can see there's a bit of banter involved as well, with the players kicking the ball as hard, as quickly as possible to their sleeve, which is called the German classic. You can think about that phrase what you want, but it is, and it has been, one of the most important games of the season in the past years. And obviously then there's the Champions League again, as Bayern will entertain Galatasaray on November the 8th at the Allianz Arena. That will be a regular kickoff, by the way, at 9 o'clock p.m. or again, as the game in Turkey was an early fixture and an early kickoff. And as things go, after the Galatasaray game, it will boost the stakes for the change of direction. And try not to collide with the other players. As everybody is trying to make his way through the middle there. Manuel Neuer involved with the outfield players in the practice session, at least in the warm-up section of that practice session. Same with Matthijs de Ligt. As we are focusing a bit more on Thomas Müller and Mathys Tel. Getting the players to move and have everyone involved. Daniel Peretz as well. So that's a very interesting form of practice now with 4 goals involved. And 1 player in blue. And you can see there are 2 goals marked in orange, so those are the goals for the orange. That was a bit of sloppy from Thomas Müller, who is always so competitive in those practice sessions as well, always trying to win, but that's the same with the other players as well. De Ligt, who just fell short as Daniel Peretz was able to block that one off. And this time here, Joshua Kimmich in the blue. Practice jersey giving the It's all about quickness, about playing with the few number of touches. And that's it. Alphonso Davies, the goalkeeper, here in that drill. And Harry Kane obviously scoring one. Missing in practice today because of the management of his workload. All those data is so important because then you only realize how much the players are actually working and whether they need a break or not. Well, this drill looks a bit more straightforward with 2 goals only and the goals slightly bigger. Not as big as a real football goal on a pro level. But as far as I can tell, the goalkeeper is not allowed to handle the ball. He can only parry the ball with his head or with his body as such and without the hands. But as you can tell, the players are only allowed to use the ball volley. Me to talk like that because he'd say, well, we have to play the cup game first, second round against Saarbrücken. We have to play Dortmund first, and then we'll think about the Champions League. That's probably to take it one game at a time is the only real way to go about things. With the schedule, where the games are coming thick and fast, like they pretty much always do with Bayern Munich. Particularly in the first part of the season. This 7 against 6 with one player in blue. Ball. As you have to be really quick in your decision making, and then you have to be quick in executing the decision. Back to the 7 against 6. I'd say it's a bit of a Rondo 2.0 version, maybe. And the good thing about getting the light blue jersey is you're always so that's why he has that special role, because you don't want him to fall on that hand, obviously, after breaking it. finding solutions, getting out of trouble with only 2 touches. And that's a pretty good perspective on that. So the players getting the instructions. Now we're on to the next drill with 2, no, it actually are 3 blue players this time. Choupo-Moting, the man in the corner. Always ready to receive the ball from Joshua Kimmich, who wrong-footed Daya Upamecano this time. With the Manuel Neuer side sporting those red colors. And the Daniel Peretz side in black. And what makes this so interesting and so intensive is that as soon as the ball gets out of bounds, there's another ball being thrown into the game. So in order to relentlessly always keep on going and keep on going, here's Thomas Müller. And Bonassar rescuing things. Off the crossbar. So let's see how that one will unfold. So we got 2 goalkeepers. We got 5 players each, 5 outfield players and a light blue player, which is Leon Goretzka, I think I'm right in saying. So that is more of a normal game as such. The 7 against 6 with 2 goalkeepers. Missing the target, Franz Kretzig, who had such an exciting start to the season in preseason, scoring in the friendly. And as he's only 20 years of age, we really can look forward to his developments. So far, he was amassing 310 minutes this season. 3 games in the Bundesliga with 51 minutes, and then German Football Federation Cup with almost 18 minutes in there, where he was part of the first game. Especially colored jersey and make him available for the team that is in possession. It will make things interesting because of the odd number anyways, and then you give this particular Goretzka with his broken hand, or if he is in a special role, like he's your midfielder, but you want to manage his workload or whatnot, then giving him that special role where he maybe is also Bit of a rugby move, this one, wasn't it? And Thomas Müller just wide. Here's Tell. Again! Just over the crossbar. Good job playing the ball out from the back. Goretzka again. Well played.